what is the impact of AI going to be on the publishing industry? Well, my prediction is that where certain forms of genre fiction are concerned, the impact will be huge. We're already seeing this happening with romance fiction, romantasy, these sort of very, very kind of gleefully mindless genres in which the whole point is to produce as many titles as possible because the readership isn't that discerning. It just wants the thrill of the same sorts of tropes and same formulae repeated over and over again. In other areas of literary production, AI presents a threat, particularly with literary writing. Literary writers should just steer clear of AI. Unfortunately, there may be situations in which literary agencies begin using AI as a vetting process. Publishing houses might be using AI as well. There's been a lot of quietness from industry insiders at publishing houses and at literary agents about the issue of whether they, in some ways, use AI. There will be admissions that they do it, but in terms of finding an agency or a publishing house that categorically denies that it uses AI in any way, shape, or form as part of its work process, it's getting pretty hard to find. Moreover, the writers who are declaiming their opposition to AI, the metaphor that gets used the most often, the one that came to mind for me and that I've seen other people use, so obviously this is just sort of a thought meme that's sort of traveling around the planet right now, is you wouldn't expect somebody else or a robot or whatever to go to the gym for you and work out on your behalf. You don't get in better shape by that sort of thing happening. Similarly with AI, you don't become a better writer by having AI do it. There's a process, there's a creative learning process that you have to go through to become a good writer. And AI disrupts that whole process and interferes with it. Nevertheless, there is something about AI and the process of writing, that's quite different from other creative fields. A lot of the statistics that I've seen on AI usage by writers so far have relied completely on self-reporting, which is a dangerous, sort of murky kind of survey performing strategy to utilize. Whatever figure you get for writers using AI as part of their workflow, you can be sure that the actual percentage is going to be higher than those self-reporting. In fields like filmmaking or visual art, I think people are much more upfront because for whatever reason the human eye can recognize AI as a visual artifact more than it can as a textual artifact. So it is writing that has really got to work through a lot of issues, literary writing and genre writing. Within the film industry and within the visual arts, there are also issues, but I think the situation is a little bit more healthy in the sense that people, I think, creative people sort of using it as part of their workflow tend to be more honest. Hopefully that sort of pattern of honesty will continue.